for Titan Talk Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Facebook Live with John Tsikouris, CEO of Titan Medical Center in Tampa Bay, Florida. He's here to educate and motivate you on fitness, health, and medical science. Let the Titan Talk begin.
What's up, guys? John here, Titan Talk Tuesday. Very excited. 4th of July week. Hope you guys are ready to celebrate Independence Day with a big bang in a lot of different ways. So, at Titan Medical Center, we want you guys to feel, look, and perform your best, obviously, right? So, for 4th of July, we want to make sure you guys have some specials to really kick it off. We're still in summer, guys. We're not even in the midst of summer yet. Just got through 1 month of June, so we still have a lot of time on the outside. And if you're in Florida, it's real hot. It's been like walk outside, like sweating tremendously hot. Like it's crazy. So at that point, we want to help you guys out. So for 4th of July, I made specials for everybody. At that point, you guys can take advantage of it. New patient, old patient, males, females, whatever it is, you guys can get some bang for your buck from Titan Medical Center. So, what are the specials? Males and females, blood testing. It's been so good. June was Men's Health Month. At that point, we really had some good specials for men. We wanted to make sure that they were taking health as their number one priority, because health should be your number one priority, and making sure everything was good on the inside, and then working on the outside. So, males, blood test, 1:30. That special staying for the rest of the week. I want to make sure you guys take advantage of it. I know a lot of people have. A lot of people actually email me the results too. But hey, listen, what can I do to help myself here? So at that point, it might open your eyes to something that's going on that you might not have seen. So blood special, 130 for males, 200 for females. And these are both discounted. So at that point, you guys will get a lot of bang for your buck. We'll be able to see what's going on inside for males and females. For females, the reason the testing is a little bit more expensive is because there's more tests done on your lab panel, okay? So that's the reason. So you can be a new patient or an old patient, right? New patient signs up for blood work. We can help anybody in the United States. All you need to do is call or text 727-389-3220. We can help you guys out with blood work wherever you're located, get you signed up, get you going to that lab local. If you guys are already patients and need 6-month blood work or blood work in the future, if you're a revisit, you can pay for it now and take advantage and save money. So I want to help you guys out too. And if you said, listen, I don't do any hormone replacement therapy, I don't do any blood work with you guys, but vitamin amino acid injectable therapies or ECAs, whatever the other therapy is, or if you do hormone replacement therapy and you don't need blood work, you can take $25 off your total number, right, and your packages. So if your total is $450, we'll discount down to $425 for you. I'll give you guys some sort of savings. I want to help you guys out anyway. I've got a lot of different specials coming at you guys that we're going to be following up with, but I want to start off 4th of July with a bang. That's what I said. So don't forget, summer packages are still around too. I've seen a lot of patients take advantage of that. That's another way that you guys can save money on a lot of different therapies. So at that point, call up, text 727-389-3220, and we can help you out with some of those things. I mean, it's a lot of the time that I get people to come up with me and they say, John, I'm sick of being overweight. I'm sick of being tired. I don't want to be tired anymore. How can I stop this? How can I turn things around? How can I turn my body around? All right? And I tell them, I said, listen, there's no magic pill, right? There's no magic therapy we do. We can help you lose that weight. We can help you get more energy or feel better, right? But you're going to have to put in some work too, right? With the exercise of some sort. I'm not talking about going to the gym, working out 6 times a week or anything like that, but some sort of activity, whether it's starting to power walk or doing some jogging, anything, some jumping jacks, right? But we can help you in these different ways, but it's up to you to follow through. These are tools to expedite things. I can give somebody the best carpenter tools out there. And if they're not a carpenter and don't know how to use those tools, it's like a piece of paper and a pen I'm giving them. They're not going to use it to the ability that, or get the effects that they wanted to from those tools. So at that point, you really got to make sure that you guys are putting the effort in too. Which brings me to my next thing. So problems with regimens or problems with medications, all right? Now, me and Therese are heavily involved with Titan Medical Center still. I mean day-to-day operations. So at that point, if there's problems and stuff like that, we want to know about it. If there's any issues. Now, we don't normally have a lot of issues at Titan Medical Center, and we normally don't have problems with patients. But there could be an issue that arises. Now, if you've called or texted, right, Titan Medical Center, or you've emailed and you've not got a response, I want you to write my Facebook page personally. You can write me or Therese personally, and we're going to get to you. So we had an issue over Sunday where a patient wanted to get in contact with us. We were traveling back from Boston. It was an issue, right, that we wanted to make sure we dealt with. We got a Facebook message. The guy had some concerns. Therese immediately attacked it. We want to make sure that you guys are getting 24/7 medical service too. So at that point, if you do need to talk to a medical professional like a doctor or nurse practitioner, that's offered as well. Now, you got to make sure that you're getting triaged correctly and make sure that you're giving the proper information. And what do I mean by that? So, if you have been on a therapy, let's say, for 60 days, 90 days, you've been taking the exact same medication, and there's been no reaction to that medication or no negative symptoms per se, right? And you're on that medication. Now, 5 days later, you get a reaction of some sort or you get sick. Don't blame it on the medications or regimen, especially if you've been on it for a long time. There could be something else that has occurred or has gotten in your system that could affect your body in a lot of different ways. And it just goes to show that you want to make sure that you're getting monitored, making sure that you have somebody to fall back to contact, and at least rest assured that you're okay and make sure that you're all right. So at that point, Titan Medical Center provides that for you. We want to make sure that you talk to us and communicate proper information so we can get you on with the proper person to talk to, or at least hear your concerns and make sure that you're okay and everything's going to be all right, right? Because everybody, they want to feel like that. They want to have that secure feeling. It's a good feeling to have. It's not a good feeling when you don't have that secure feeling, and at that point, you're on some medical therapy, you call and you're not getting an answer back. You have no idea what's going on. You're getting kind of scared. Don't get scared, especially if you're a Titan patient. You make sure you contact us if there's any questions or concerns. And if somebody doesn't give you the proper answer here, or if you want to, you can contact me or Therese. We'll definitely be able to help you. Now, if I'm on a plane, I might not be able to be my Facebook Messenger and get back to you within the first 5 minutes. But it will be very, very shortly. And now I'm telling you, we were on the plane and there was Wi-Fi, thank goodness for technology, and Therese was able to answer within 2 minutes. It was really cool. But I want you guys to know that. So if you guys are getting treatment from other places and you're not getting the medical professional telling you or recommending these things to do or there for your support, I invite you or implore you to definitely check out Titan Medical Center because we will. So I promise you that will happen. All right? So we talked about 4th of July specials. I want to talk to you about your concerns or problems. If you have any with any of your medications or therapies, and that's not just through us. If you're having this with any other provider or medical provider, you need to let them know. If they're not helping you from that point, I would contact the supervisor or manager, or at that point, change over to another medical provider. If they don't follow up and they don't care, that's one thing I can say. If there is a problem, I definitely will call you personally. All right? I know you see the videos, you see the content maybe on social media and Facebook. We are in this 24/7. So at that point, I don't care what I'm doing. It could be my birthday, Therese's birthday, my son's. It doesn't matter where I'm at, and this definitely takes priority. I want to make sure you guys feel that. So please don't think that we are not here 100% for you guys, because we are. I want to make sure that's definitely clear and you guys know that. And a lot of the patients, you guys know already. You can call, you can talk to me. I have a lot of people that write me information or ask me questions in my Facebook Messenger that are patients and that aren't patients. And I still reply to them as much as I possibly can. So I want you guys to know that. I'm here for you guys' support. I want to preach and practice health for you guys, because that's the biggest thing. You guys are the best customer service. Thank you, DC Baker. I appreciate that.
Same exact comment.
Wow. Angela, thank you. You guys are the best customer service. Thank you. Jason, what's up, brother? So we have one of our athletes coming down here very soon, right? Our Cali Connect. Jason Salinas, that's our Team Titan out in Cali representing. He'll be in the Tampa area very shortly. We're going to do a lot of content for you guys. so you guys get to meet him personally. We'll do a Titan Talk maybe, or a special live. You guys can maybe get to ask him some questions. He's been in the program for a couple of years now, and he's in phenomenal shape. So when you guys see him, and he's not some 25-year-old guy, and he kicks the butt off of some of these 25-year-old guys. You know, I see it every day. It's really, really cool. It's motivating, and it inspires me as a person. So I hope it inspires you guys too, because it's really cool to see people be able to beat those stereotypes. Like, hey, I'm 49 years old. I can never look like that. Well, yes, you can. There's people out there doing it. And that's the biggest thing I think that people can't overcome. Until they visualize it and see somebody else doing it, they have doubt in themselves that they can do it. Because maybe it's never been done before, right? Well, people take that and they take it as motivation and they want to do it. And when they do it, that's what those people set records. And that's what sets those people apart, as being champions or not. They're willing to take it to that level and maybe possibly get that result. So it is what it is. All right, so let's talk about events. So we got a lot of events coming up, guys. So we have PCA Miami this Sunday, July 7th. PCA Miami. My man Ian Harris is going to be out there. He's going to be heading that up. Titan Medical Center will be there. We'll have some of our girls there and representation there. So you guys want to go get a shirt, sign up, ask questions. They'll be out there. It's going to be a really great event. Awesome. Miami. So if you guys are ready or not ready, you guys think you got what it takes, come out there. I know there's going to be prize money. So at that point, amateurs are going to take home some prize money. You guys ready to take home that money or what? Let me know. August 11th, Mid-Florida PCA. That'll be in Sanford. I'll be there. Sharice will be there. Titan Medical Center will be there in full effect. Can't wait. That is the last one, I believe, before the championships. So you can become a pro possibly. And that's going to be an exciting event. So we'll be out there. August 17th, the next weekend, MPC Florida State Championships. My man Dennis Warner is going to be putting that on. Have Miss Olympia there. It's going to be awesome, okay? Titan will be there in full effect. We'll have great giveaways at this as well and be in great support of this great event. That'll be like Orlando area. So that's going to be awesome. All right. Iron Bay Classic. Can't wait. My man Jose Santiago and Son Tran put that on with us presenting. I can't wait. National qualifier this year too as well. And it's going to be awesome. There's a hero division in it. So it kind of gets back to those, enlisted men and stuff like that to come out there and show what they got, or those first responders too. I see a lot of firefighters out there. So it's going to be great. Iron Bay Classic, and that's September 7th. So we've got a lot of events coming up in this month. Now those are just some of the events. I'm going to have a lot more. Keep it locked to the newsletter, and next week I'll start talking about some of these different events that we got doing, because we do a lot of different things. We just don't do bodybuilding shows. We do all kinds of shows, all kinds of events, charity events. Titan Medical Center is involved with almost everything we can get our hands on as far as that goes, that's positive and motivating for people, or has to do with your health, because that should be number one thing. That's your biggest investment. That's everything that's going to pay off on you. I guarantee it. All right. Just want to say what's up, everybody. I had to get back to work like 6 or 7. Please hit me up. I'm down to love. Oh, awesome. Thank you. All right. Rick told me I should definitely hook up. Big Drew's in the house. So that's awesome. So my man Big Drew, if you guys aren't new, he's part of Team Titan, officially exclusive athlete for Titan Medical Center. You're going to be seeing a lot of Big Drew. We shot some awesome videos. We went shopping because we had to buy some custom gear for Drew. He's just so big, but he's lean too. So it's not like he's not just big and wide all over, which is awesome. His shoulders and everything like that. And he's starting to cut in. Those ECAs are starting to affect some really good places. So at that point, we had to go shopping. That video will be out. We went to Dick's Sporting Goods. Me and him kind of went around and bought a couple $1,000s worth of clothes so I could get them printed up and show you guys. I bought some for patients and stuff like that too, because I always want to get back to patients too. I always believe that. If you feel good, right, you want to look good too. So I made sure that if you guys are wearing Titan Medical Center gear, it's going to be awesome. It's going to feel great. It's going to look great. People are not going to be like, oh, it's some cheap t-shirt I don't want to wear. This thing is so hard and rough on me. I mean, so at that point, we've got some great stuff for you guys. Girls, we've got tons of gear for you guys. The new leggings, the new shorts that came out. So there's a lot of different things. You guys are going to love the new neon tank tops. If you guys haven't seen them, I've got all different kinds of colors coming for you girls. So you guys are really going to like it. I can't wait to see it. Sharice actually says that's her favorite shirts now. So she's like, I got to have some more of these when I travel so I can wear them. That's awesome. All right. What else we got here? All right. So we've got DHT. So I want to talk about DHT today. What is DHT? So DHT is dihydrotestosterone, DHT. DHT is in both males and females, right? And usually when testosterone converts, it usually converts into DHT or estrogen, right? DHT is essential for the body. It's essential as far as you need it. It's a double-edged sword. You don't want DHT too low or you don't want DHT too high. Well, DHT being too high obviously can create hair loss. And that can happen in males and females. It happens all the time. You get girls that do some anabolics or androgens. They come off, or while they're on it, they're like, I'm losing a whole bunch of hair. Well, your DHT may be up. So at that point, looking at DHT. A DHT can be ran by blood test, and you can tell where your dihydrotestosterone's at. And that will tell you what's going on if you're looking at some of these different issues and symptoms. So DHT, we do that test, blood test for $25 if you're interested in it, males and females. If DHT comes back too high, what do I do? So DHT coming back too high, there are DHT blockers out there, like finasteride, and that's the main DHT blocker. I would not recommend DHT blocker as finasteride to anybody. The reason is I've took DHT blocker, finasteride, and at that point it causes a negative effect with some patients, and it's libido. And it's not where just erection libido, it's total mental libido. As far as you see your wife, girlfriend, significant other, partner walking across in the most hottest thing you've ever seen them in, right? Or the thing that turns you on the most and you don't get turned on or don't even think about it. For me, I call it a male castration drug because you don't even think about it. So at that point, you don't think about it, you don't care. You're not even thinking about it, so you don't care at all. So at that point, what was the problem? So that was the biggest thing I noticed for me, and it does happen to a lot of patients out there. A lot of patients don't even know about that negative side effect because the doctor that prescribed them, or they went into it and asked, hey, listen, doc, what can I take for hair loss? Just a preventative. I'm not losing any hair, but my dad went bald, and I don't want to go bald, so what do I do? And they take this DHT blocker, finasteride, and they use it, and that's what happens. Another DHT blocker, or is depressant, I should say, is minoxidil. So for hair loss, minoxidil, and that's Rogaine, is the main manufacturer commercial name out there. That's what it is. So minoxidil is the main chemical ingredient in Rogaine, and that's to basically help you keep your hair. So you apply it, and you'll keep your hair. Now we make a foam that has finasteride and minoxidil in it with lantropost. Now orally, finasteride is what they've done the clinical studies and everything on, and they can tell you that this could happen for the negative symptoms as far as libido and other issues. Topically, it's not going to affect to that degree. So when you have finasteride as a topical, you're working on blocking DHT on the head, and you have minoxidil, which is Rogaine, to help keep it there. So you have the minoxidil and the finasteride working synergistically to help keep your hair and to thicken it, right? And then at that point, you're with the lantropost, you're going to thicken it. So lantropost is the cousin of Latisse. And lantropost is used in conjunction with these things to help you, like I said, help you keep your hair and help it grow thicker, hopefully, right? And not lose any more hair. So those three together, topically, have worked tremendously and work for males and females. And you can use it in the morning or at night. I used to use it in the nighttime. What I would do is gel my hair in the morning, right? And then I'd come home, take a shower. I'd apply the topical before I went to bed. That way it stayed in my hair and on my head the whole night and got able to soak in. So that's one way our patients do it. So I'm throwing it out there because hair loss is a big thing. I see it a lot. Our hair health capsules. That is a total plus. That's what I've taken instead of the topical. So it was getting a little hard for me to take the topical because I would have to wash my hair and stuff like that at night, make sure it was in and stuff like that. And I'd forget to put it in. Literally, I'm too tired. I took a shower and went to bed. At that point, they're hair health capsules. Males and females, they work awesome. I mean, saw palmettos in them, grapeseed. It's all natural herbs. So at that point, you're not getting anything in there like finasteride that's going to cause libido issues, right? Or negative symptoms. So at that point, it's all plus without any of the negative downside. And all our females usually take them. Guys take them a lot too, but the females, they take them and they love it. And I literally have females come back to me because most of the girls I talk to, it's either don't want to lose weight, I want my hair to grow, I want my nails to grow, I want my skin to look better. And at that point, girls are more worried about appearance, okay? Thighs, stuff like that. So at that point, they love this. They say their hair grows thicker, it's more shinier, more glossier. I know a nurse practitioner, Chanel, she takes them. Charisse takes them. I take them. They've got more beautiful hair than I do, but at that point, it's helped my hair stay exactly where it was. It's not getting any worse, so God bless. So definitely look into the hair health capsules if you guys are looking to a hair health therapy. All right, and remember, this Sunday, PCA Miami, check it out. You guys can still buy tickets. You guys can still register, all right? PCA USA is where you're going to go check that out. And I'm only mentioning that because this Sunday, it is happening. So at that point, I want you guys to be a part of it. I want you guys to come out there and win that prize money. That's what it's all about. You guys competing, doing what you guys love, and hopefully making some money doing it. That's what it's all about, right? So you guys gotta do that. All right, so check that out. All right, so let's get into our poll question. So every week, if you get the newsletter, there's a poll in there. We do look at that poll every week. I want you to be interactive with that poll. Please check it out. Give your answer, and I will discuss it the next Titan Talk Tuesday. And you can go right back and interactive with me on this. Maybe you have some more to add to it. So at that point, the question was, what are your goals from leading a healthy lifestyle? Do you want to be stronger in and out of the gym? Do you want to feel and look younger? Do you want a stronger libido? Do you want energy? Do you want to live longer? All right. So why are you doing these things? What is your goal of living this healthy lifestyle? What are you trying to accomplish? The biggest one was I want to be stronger in and out of the gym. The second was I want a stronger libido. The third one was I want to feel and look younger. And the fourth one was a tie between I want more energy and I want to live longer. So let's discuss these things. So you want to be stronger in and out of the gym. Being stronger in a gym is going to take some work on your side, right? So you want to make sure that everything's optimal in your body. That means hormones, your organs, everything, right? You want to make sure your diet is in somewhat complete or check. You want to make sure you have a training program that's going to make you be able to get these progressive gains that you're looking for, right? And that's stronger in and out of the gym. So you're going to have to lift some weights. The way that you're going to gain muscle is you're going to have to lift some weight or some activity where you're lifting weight to really gain the strength and to build the muscle. Your muscles need to break down and then they're going to build back up stronger. The way they build back up stronger, you're going to have to get proper rest, right? You're going to have to sleep a good amount of time. You're also going to have to feed your body the necessary nutrients and micronutrients it needs and protein and all the great things that come along with it to feed the machine so it can work properly. This is a good question. Do you drive on your car on empty for 100 miles? No, right? Because if you drive it on empty, it's eventually going to break down because it doesn't have what it needs to fuel itself. That's the exact same thing with the human body. Now, the human body is a way more impressive machine than a car or anything else. But it's only going to run for so long without breaking down in some way, shape, or form. Or it's not going to give you the optimal result that you're looking for. And that's why I say this. Your food, your sleep, right? Your activity, everything is going to be in a harmonic balance in an ecosystem. So make sure you're having these things. So that's the way you're going to be stronger in and out of the gym. Be stronger in the gym. You got to progressively have a program that's working up your weight. You don't got to go up 100 pounds each time you're in there. But if you're progressing in weight, going up maybe 5, 10 pounds more every week or every couple weeks, you're progressively going to get stronger. I call it the Hercules effect. If you guys don't know, so Hercules, right, he had this bull, and he had this bull from when it was a baby bull, a calf. And what he did every day was he got underneath that calf, and he started like deadlifting it pretty much. He put it around his neck, and he lifted up, and he'd do it. He'd do so many in a day. He would do this every day. And the beautiful thing about it was that bull would grow over time, getting bigger and more weight. And every day, he'd be used to it because he'd be lifting it every day. His body built up to that effect. So that was the story behind Hercules. How he got so big and strong and was able to do these things. Now, he was a demigod. I love Hercules. But at that point, you guys can see kind of what it affects. It's progressive, consistent training with maybe a little additional weight. All right, that's just my opinion on it. There's maybe a lot more out there. But that's just a little insight to maybe help, or a little Titan tip. I want to feel and look younger. All right, so there's a lot of different things you can do to feel and look younger. So when you want to feel and look younger, what are you doing to feel and look younger? Are you making sure that your hormones are optimized? Because we know with hormone deficiency, you're not going to look as young as you did. Because when hormones are deficient, your body is starting to break down in some different ways. Whether you get wrinkles or you don't feel the same way, or adding body weight on that you've never had, right? So at that point, you need to look at that. Make sure hormones are optimized. Make sure your skin is getting proper care. Now, some people's skin, everybody's skin is different, I guess. Shree's got beautiful skin, right? It's always like that beautiful golden brown. It's moisturized. It's got good collagen in there. It's good. So, but some people don't have good skin. So make sure you're taking care of your skin in that way. Don't put a whole bunch of stuff on. I'm not saying that, but just make sure your skin is getting properly moisturized and stuff like that. So I guess that can help you feel younger too, or look younger. Your therapies, as far as your hormones, make sure your hormones are good. Make sure you eat a proper diet and sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, you get the big bags underneath your eyes, you're gonna look like horrible. Make sure you guys are getting sleep. And if you guys are still getting the bags underneath your eyes, you're getting proper sleep, make sure you're looking at different vitamins and nutrients that you might not be getting or have a deficiency in. Usually it's a telltale through the eyes. All right? Stronger libido. So a lot of you guys are in the healthy lifestyle that have a stronger libido. Stronger libido. Now that can be affected by a lot of different things, and some health issues can affect your libido or sex drive or erections or whatever it may be. Males and females have libido issues. So I've heard complaints from males and females, and they both have libido issues. We have a whole bunch of therapies that can take care of those libido issues on both sides of the spectrum as far as males or females. But being in a healthy lifestyle should help the libido and should help everything around you as far as body-wise. If you're eating, you're training, you're doing all these things, usually the body's going to work better, right? But if you're still having these issues, look at some different things like blood flow, like especially for guys with erections. Blood flow is definitely a problem with some of them. Make sure that you are getting in the proper nutrition. For some guys, if they're not getting some of these things, it could affect things. It could affect the way they're thinking or whatever may be going on. So stronger libido, that's kind of where it's at. If you guys need stronger libido, like I said, hormones are usually going to give the telltale if your libido's down. If you're still having problems after that, there's different medications or therapies that can help you raise your libido, males and females. So this should be good, right? All right, energy. Energy is a big one. I talked about this today with somebody. So the energy drink industry is at an all-time high, and there's a reason for that. People are tired these days. People are drinking a lot of coffee. They're trying to substitute their energy with these different drinks or cocktails or whatever it may be. Guys, there's a reason why you're tired. All right, and it could be a number of different reasons. It could be a vitamin deficiency, a hormone deficiency. It could be a lot of different things. So make sure you're covering all those bases. Another thing is adrenal fatigue. That's a big thing out there. I hear it talked about all the time. Why are people getting adrenal fatigue, or why do they feel like they're getting adrenal fatigue? I look at some of the stimulants that some of these people are taking. I think Big Drew was one of them, and that was one I thought about. So when I look at something and I talk to somebody and they're like, you know what, man, I feel tired every day unless I take my pre-workout and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, how many milligrams of caffeine are you taking a day? Why taking 600, 800 milligrams of caffeine a day? I'm like, holy cow, that's a lot of caffeine. And then for your body, it's like, if you guys are car guys, it's like shooting nitrous. Your body gets used to it. It gets used to it. It takes more and more to do for you to get that effect. So make sure you guys are keeping it easy on the stimulants as far as that goes for energy. And I take an ECA stack every day. There's nothing wrong with that, right? The ECA Ultra gets me through every day. 1 in the morning, that's all I do. If I'm trying to shred up or photo shoot and stuff like that, you can take 2, I guess. It just depends on what the provider says and how your medical health is. But at that point, it will help you shred up more. And then you just wean yourself off a little bit. You can even do 5 days on and 2 days off. So during the week, that you got to be balls to the wall, excuse my language, and I got to be go, 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 go. So that you got to be on point. So that's when you can use it. On the weekends when you're more relaxed, you don't have to really do as much stuff. Maybe you're busy like me all the time, and you do, but I still take off maybe a day or two, or at that point, or maybe go longer in that next day before I take the ECA. Let my body, get a little off of it, and then right back on. I can fill the caffeine void or the energy void that I may need, because let's face it, we do a lot of things these days, and you might need some extra energy, right? So especially with family, you have work, and then you got to go home, you got to work out per se, or do that activity, and then you got to go home to family. Don't short them because you got to do all the other stuff. Make sure they're getting your attention too and your love. That's huge, man. That's another big thing out there. Setting the example. So setting the example is huge. I believe in that 110%. So if I say I'm going to do something and I tell you to do something, I should set the example and I should be doing it. So that's one thing I always want to tell you guys too. The therapies and all that, every therapy you guys have taken and stuff like that, I personally done. as far as male therapies or injections. So I can personally tell you guys, hey, listen, this is really good. I come on Titan Talk. I'm like, man, this therapy kicks butt. This is what it's done for me. And then other patients try it and stuff like that, and they get the results, and they speak about it. But it's huge. So, telling somebody that you're going to do something, make sure that you do it first before you go back to them and say, well, why didn't you do this? Lead by example. And that's huge in these days. Even bosses or owners or CEOs, I hear that word or those words get tossed around now like it's crazy. I'm a boss. I'm a CEO. What are you a CEO of and what are you a boss of? Are you writing paychecks? Are you taking care of a company? Are you doing these things? Or are you just calling yourself a title? Don't be that person calling yourself a title. Your actions will always speak louder than words. I promise you. So don't ever say, I'm a boss, I'm a CEO. I mean, you can, I guess. And if you're really to that level and that's what you establish yourself to, and that's what you really are, I guess you can do it. But don't do it off the bat. If you just go in and you just LLC the company, don't call yourself a boss or CEO because you're not. You're a boss or CEO of yourself, I guess, but your actions will speak louder than words. Build something real nice where somebody else has to call you a boss or CEO. Don't just call yourself one. All right, so that's the last thing I'm going to leave you with. I think 33 minutes is enough time with me, unless you guys got some other questions. We got some questions?
Yes, we have one.
What up, Rob?
Mr. Jesse Bokey.
What up, Jay? Oh, man, all my people on here. All right.
Quick, easy one.
Sure. You service nationwide. We're at in Ohio. All right, so we service nationwide. Just call or text 727-389-3220. We can definitely help you out, Jesse. All right, we can set you up with blood work anywhere in the country, in Ohio, if you need to walk in there, or whatever it may be. We've got a network of some doctors in Ohio, and we can also service you through our doctors here as well. So at that point, call, text 727-389-3220. All right? Yeah, man, I appreciate everybody joining in. If you guys haven't seen some of our awesome athletes, lock it to our Facebook, Instagram, our YouTube. I think we're going to be doing podcasts soon, so I'm really excited for that. All right, newsletter is always there. If you guys aren't on the newsletter and you guys want to subscribe, all you got to do is text Titan Medical to 22828. So 22828, right? Text that to Titan Medical. At that point, you guys will be on the list for the newsletter, and it has all our therapies of the week, discounts. It has stuff about our athletes, where events are going to be at during that week, clothing, some stuff about me and Charisse, the book, and all kinds of other great information that you guys will love. I promise you guys. So keep it locked. I got a lot of great content coming for you guys. This week's 4th of July, so I hope 4th of July is great. If I don't talk to you guys on the live before that, I might come at you guys on Friday. But Thursday's going to be great. So at that point, you guys have a happy 4th of July. Spend it with your family or loved ones. Hopefully, see some great fireworks. And have a great Titan day. That's what I'm talking about, all right? So I'm John from Titan. I appreciate you guys all tuning in. If you guys have any questions, please DM them to us. We'll be happy to answer them in the next Titan Talk. All right? I appreciate you guys. I'm John from Titan, and I'm out.
And now, it's time for Titan Talk Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Facebook Live with John Tsikouris, CEO of Titan Medical Center in Tampa Bay, Florida. He's here to educate and motivate you on fitness, health, and medical science. Let the Titan Talk begin.